There's a really interesting report out about, this was submitted to us on our Reddit subreddit where you can submit stories. That's reddit.com/r/The David Pakman Show. And it's an analysis of how accurate cable news coverage is when it comes to the topic of climate change. And it's no secret that we see a lot of far from perfect coverage. I talk about the false balance we often see, where even though there is a 97% to 3% scientific consensus when it comes to climate change, on cable news, you'll often see it presented as a big controversy, with one talking head saying, yes, human activities on Earth are having an impact, and another talking head saying, no, human activities are not having an impact, incorrectly suggesting that there is some kind of 50-50 balance. Well, there's a study that's been done by the Union of Concerned Scientists, which analyzed how accurately the big three cable news networks, CNN, MSNBC, and Fox News, are when it comes to covering climate science. It's not good. The study found that in 2013, MSNBC did have the highest accuracy rate in its coverage of climate change. They were right 92% of the time. CNN was second, accurate 70% of the time. And listen to this, Fox News was third, only accurately presenting the issue of climate change and climate science 28% of the time. How pathetic. The inaccuracies identified in the report typically stemmed from dismissing or doubting science facts, or from overstating or understating current science. UCS analyzed almost 600 different clips of cable news coverage from 2013, all looking for references to either climate change or global warming. Then they evaluated all of the statements made against those which are backed by actual science. Remember, only 2/3 of Americans even recognize that climate change is a real thing, and less than half of Americans believe that it is caused by human-related activities, according to the Yale Project on Climate Change Communication. So MSNBC, 92% accurate, CNN, 70%, Fox News, 28% accurate, 72% misleading. Fox, I don't really know what to say about this. The study also details, and you can read about it, where the networks go wrong. So MSNBC, in spite of being the most accurate at 92%, they really don't host debates about established science. And they also are sometimes not too forthcoming when it comes to identifying what is conjecture not based in science and what is science. Fox News, on the other end of the spectrum, often has co-hosts and hosts of programs directly parroting stuff that is absolutely not based in science. They disproportionately play up the points of view from the anti-science right, etc., etc. However, this is the most incredible part. The report actually shows an improvement for Fox News. If you go back to 2012 and look at the exact same report, Fox News's coverage was only 7% accurate. So should we be praising Fox News that they experienced a 400% increase in the accuracy of their climate change reporting? I don't know. We probably shouldn't. We probably should be more focused on the fact that only 28% of the reporting is accurate. And I don't even know what I can add. I mean, the numbers really do speak for themselves. The biggest concern, we know, right, as consumers of alternative media and as people with a critical eye for corporate media, we kind of understand what's going on Fox News, and we understand the influence of money and the issues that help to bring in viewers and fundraise for the right. We understand all that, but the average news consumer probably doesn't really pay attention to stuff like that. And that's really the concern when you flip by Fox News and you see the false balance and you see the inaccurate presentations of climate science. That's really the problem, and that's what's most concerning.